Jonathan Majors says he's completely innocent in domestic violence case. Over the weekend, brother ran into some struggles. Jonathan Major, the Creed 3 actor, was arrested in New York after allegedly choking his girlfriend during a domestic dispute. Is basically saying he's completely innocent, and actually the victim, his attorney, the victim, his girl, is basically recanting her statement. And the evidence includes video footage from the vehicle where this episode took place, witness testimony from the driver and others who saw both and heard the episode, and most importantly, 2 written statements from the woman recanting these allegations. So it didn't happen. But that didn't stop the U.S. Army from pulling their ad. Let me tell you something. In America, you black, you get caught up in any shenanigans with white women. Boy, listen here. Everybody want to be, love is everything and love is love. Let me tell you something. These Beckys, they still part of the white infrastructure.
Yeah.
Please don't.
They don't care.
Let me just say this. Shouldn't this incident, if we just being logical, shouldn't this incident call into question interracial marriage and dating? I know people don't want to hear that. But just you flip out and you know that I'm a black man. You know I'm a black man. You know the relationship of black men and police officers in America. You know, as a white woman, look at the history of white women. White women were the number 1 slave owners in the South. Because every massa that died, white women inherited his property, which so happened to be you. Okay? Number 1 slave owners, white women. Let's keep going. White women tend to vote white. Oh, well, we voted for Obama. What about Obama? One black president in the whole history. Well, we know there are other black presidents. We won't get into that. But the point is, you didn't like Donald Trump, but you still voted for him at a 53% clip. 53% of all white women voted for Donald Trump. And then promptly went and had a damn protest the day after his inauguration.
With their black boyfriends.
With their black boyfriends. Huh? The lady who incited the murder of Emmett Till is still able to watch Netflix and chill. Most black men have been raised in a society where looking at white women can get you in trouble. That's an offense. And now we're so-called growing up and evolving from out of our archaic ways. Oh, now it's cool to be with white people relationally. Brother Umar Johnson brings up one of the most salient points in the game. If marriage, as I stated earlier, is a business, that's the social part of relating. That's the societal part. That's the part that integrates you into society, the business part. If you marry outside your race, who gets the business proceeds? But you transfer your wealth out of your ethnic group. And I understand. Love is love. If you honestly love somebody and it's not about self-esteem and it's not about self-worth, it's not about feeling bad because you're dark skinned, then if it was just organic and you ran into Goldilocks on Fantasy Island somewhere and it worked out, I understand. That's fine. But if you're doing it because you don't like the way your skin looks, if you're doing it because you have a modicum of self-hate in your spirit, that's not the way to do it. Marriage is business. And if you amass billions like Jordan and Kobe and all of this, you are transferring generational worth out of your ethnic group and into another. I have to give the brother Dr. Umar credit for articulating that way better than me. So it's not a hate issue like we should just hate white people. It's more, if we're talking about the marriage construct, we're talking about a familial business construct. I die, I leave my house to my son. I die, my family gets to break down these insurance policies. Like, there's a business to being family. There's a business associated to being married. So you have to be mindful, because this is why black people get pushed back from many ethnic groups. The Asian groups be like, don't you marry him. Don't you contaminate the blood, because they understand the money. We don't want no money to leave and go there, and vice versa. We want to keep all the bread here. That's, you understand? Sometimes self-hate, you know, it do a number on you. Absolutely. And a lot of brothers, okay, we be on that shit. Sarah, what are your thoughts?
I think it's more like, you know, have you ever seen well, you know, they have a million shows, and they actually have a thing called How to Sell to Uppity Blacks, and and it's a
real show.
It's an actual training video they used to give to white people back in like the 50s.
Yeah, I seen that. I seen that. And I thought it was just how to sell to black folk, but I didn't know it was how to sell to uppity blacks. Got it.
Because you always show them what the thing that they, you know, would think would high price. You know, all these shows throughout TV history or whatever you're talking about, all the people, black people go into the place, the person is racist to them, so they got to show them, I can buy everything up in here, right? It's almost like a lot of black men, when they achieve a certain level of success and a certain amount of money, it's like, you know what? Not only I'm do that, I'm gonna take one of y'all. Let me get blind number 2. You know what I'm saying? Like they want to get those things that they would equate as sticking it to the white man when you really sticking it to yourself. Because a lot of these instances end up real bad for them. Man, oh man. And there's a lot of the foundational black men. You see, Idris Elba got him with a sister.
Get a sister. That's all I'm going to say.
Just get a sister.